Hello, people. If you're on YouTube, then hey, tubers, and if you're not, then hi. This is a video of my very first car. I'm 15, and well, I decided to buy something interesting. Everyone had a Honda Civic, and everyone's got a Toyota Camry, and I don't want any of those. Front-wheel drive, Japanese, it's terrible. What I decided to do was buy something more interesting. Here it is. And when the light finally comes into focus, you will be looking at a 1971 Plymouth Cricket. Not only is it not Japanese, and not front-wheel drive, it is rear-wheel drive, and European. Badged as a Plymouth Cricket. It's a Hillman Avenger, and the Hillman Avenger itself isn't all that rare, but Plymouth Crickets are excessively rare. They sold 42,000 of them when they were new, and no one ever bothered to keep one. It's estimated that there's around 10 in the USA, and I'm not sure about Canada. The person at the register wouldn't tell me. But when I know that number, I'll let you know. I'm guessing around 15 of them left in the entire world that are running. Now this particular one sat for a while. About 3 years. So if you look at the paint, here it's pretty crappy. Here it's not so bad. I polished that side, didn't polish that side to give you the contrast. And didn't actually turn out all that bad. Now it's a bit dusty because this is Calgary. It gets dusty. Now if you look at the back, there's a very distinct line. Not polished, polished. So the car, when I first got it, looked like crap. I mean, it had about 3 inches of dirt all around it. Paint looked like crap. The windows were just completely covered in muck. It was a crapshoot. But I've cleaned up the car, taken steel wool to all the surface rust, and my friend and I have done some electrical work. It's not a bad car. Interior, I mean, it's got its little foibles, and I'm missing heater vents, radio, speakers, but overall it's pretty darn good. As for the body, it's got a lot of this surface stuff, but that's just sheet metal. The worst of it is in the wheel wells. I mean, it's not terrible considering the car is 41 years old and I paid $300 for it. And I've got the invaluable, had to specially buy this, my car didn't come with one, 1971 Plymouth Cricket Owner's Manual, and a 1971 Plymouth Cricket Repair Manual. I'm doing the side marker lights because this bulb is bad. You can't see that, but it's bad. And this one's shattered, so kind of have to fix that. Other than that, all electrical works in the car. If I bring you inside, first thing you'll notice is it has no dashboard. Well, I took it out. This is where the radio was. This is where, well, this was. And yeah, so when I first got the car, flashers didn't work. Put a new flasher unit in. Took apart this switch, bent all the contacts back, and now flashers and signals work. Headlights, only 3 of them worked. Bought a new bulb, it's over there. I haven't put it back in because I'm going to clean the socket. So I have headlights, can't really see that all that well. There you go. I have signal lights. Yeah, it's really low battery right now. And I got 4-way flashers. As I said, really low battery right now. So I would do a start for you, but battery's got no juice. Buzzer works. And when I first got the car, I had no wipers. Well, I did kind of. I had fast, so it would go really fast, and I had off. I didn't have slow. And when I turned it off, it would stop wherever it was in the cycle. Oh dear, I shouldn't have done that. There you go, park them better. But now, since I reconnected a couple wires and sanded a bit, it all works. I discovered that with the Cricket, you have to pump to get washer fluid. Unlike most cars, they have an electric motor. My car had a fair amount of options. It had the light in the dashboard, the, glove compartment. Light in the glove compartment. I don't believe that was an option, but it has it and it works. It had the automatic transmission, sadly, but that's slipping, so it's going to go, and I'll put a 4-speed in it. It had the 2 extra gauges. It was called the Performance Package. Gave you 2 extra gauges, white wall tires from factory, and I think it was supposed to give you an automatic choke, but for some reason my car still has the manual choke, which I'm actually quite happy with. I've never had a manual choke car before. For that matter, I've never started a manual choke car before. I've only ever started our motorhome, which had an automatic. But anyway, so that's basically the model of the car, and the only thing it's missing is, as I said, automatic choke, and it has no air conditioning. As for other things, there was the steering wheel. What would happen is people would hollow out all that foam in there, then you'd have a lovely little pocket to hold drugs and stuff. Oh yeah, that's the other option in my car, a cigarette lighter. Now if you're wondering where the dashboard is, it's up there. Blue thing. I had to take it out because I'm doing, as I said, electrical work. Cleaned out the contacts for the wires going to the fuse box. I have to get a new bulb for there, and well, just yesterday I was getting the 4-ways to work. Now I shall bring you outside. All the windows in the car are good, and I love these extra. They open up as opposed to the conventional out. Well, I guess they go out as well, but they mostly go up. And now I'll show you under the hood, the beating heart of this thing. 1,498 cc's of 55 horsepower when it was new. It's probably around 5 now. Now, oh crap, come on, there you go. Now, if you look at the strut towers, they are nearly perfect, which shows me the car hasn't been driven too much. And original carburetor. We don't have an air filter box. If anyone's got one, I'd love to know about it. And new ignition system. Makes the car run a lot better. Charged battery would help too. But in the long term, I plan to bore it out a bit and get a second Stormbird carburetor. But well, I got time for that. And yeah. Other than that, there's nothing too notable about the car. It's blue, or most of it. And, oh yeah, I haven't shown you the seats. So if you look at the front seats, they're kind of crap. I mean, ripped up and stuff. But $300, what'd you expect? But then if I show you the back seats, not a tear. Not a tear. The only thing wrong with the back seat, the only thing wrong, my apologies for repeating, but little rip up here. Rest of it's good. And that's understandable considering the car spent 3 years baking in the sun. Door sills, no rust. Doors themselves. Back doors are a lot better condition than the front doors, but still, the car's pretty good. Chrome is all there, what there was. And if I open up the trunk, I need a keyhole. If anyone's got one, I'd love to know about it. There's surface rust, but it doesn't eat through. That clean. No rust eating through. All of the electrical's there. All of the electrical works. I even have the mirror for it. Just don't have the right mounting screw, so it doesn't work right now. And, well, that's about it. When I finally get the battery charged, they'll give you a cold start video. Well, colder than running start video. And, yeah. Now, I'll just give you, I don't know if you can see this. Underside of the car. Pretty solid. I mean, it's not perfect, but hey, you get what you pay for. Okie dokie. Bye.